What's good, guys? It's your boy Bounce Back Bailey, and today we're going to talk about placing buy and sell orders for your options contracts using the underlying price of the stock. So before we get into it, please subscribe to Option Snipers Discord. We actually have a 5-day trial going on right now, so I recommend start it on a Monday, trade with us through Friday. We do our live call outs on the Discord. Of course, awesome interaction from all of our admins and command staff. And don't forget to follow us as well. Instagram, Twitter. We are Option Snipers, just like it sounds, with 2 S's. All right. So with that said, let's get into it. So if you're like me, you're a little bit of a levels junkie. So shout out to all my levels junkies out there. And sometimes you see a move happening and you don't really want to dictate it based on the price of the premium. Whereas you want to dictate it maybe based on the momentum of the move and what your projections are. So this is an important tool to have in your tool belt. So up here we have our SPY chart, and we've just identified a couple levels. You know, in theory, let's say we were watching it throughout all this choppiness, and then we finally saw a big momentum downward candle, and we were able to identify some support here. As you can see, H pattern formed. And so what I usually do is put my stops just above the H pattern resistance, just above it, right? Might even move it up just a wee bit, somewhere like that, right? And then of course, you have your breakdown, right? So what you do is you project your H downwards, and that's your profit target. So what I like to do is I like to make sure my contracts are selling before it reaches profit target. So I always chug that up just a little bit. And once again, this is a bearish momentum trade that we're going to take here. And I'm going to show you guys how to set your orders up to where it's either going to stop you out, right, at your stop level, right, or take your profit at your profit level. And of course, that will all be triggered with a buy order here. So this will have 1 buy order in it and 2 sell orders. Okay, so we need to get to our options chain now. So boom, hit the chain. And let's just pick any option. Let's go for the 3440 because on our chart, right, 3442, 3440 would be perfect based on our projections, that is. All right, so we would want to buy one of those, right? But then we also have 2 sell orders that we need to have filled too. So you need to change this from single order to first triggers, 1 cancels other. Okay. And we need 2 sell orders because once again, we're going to be selling at certain places as well. All right, so we got our orders up now. I'd like to make my orders market, just keeps things simple. You can place limit orders or things like that if you'd like. But like I said, I usually just run on market because once again, I'm not really tripping on the premium costs because I'm playing the momentum of that move. Okay, so this little actually, let's change these to good till canceled. Okay, now what this is going to allow you to do, I recommend save it. Right, so you're going to want to save this template, save custom order template, and let's just call this levels. All right, so anytime I want to just bring up a chain like this really quickly now, or sorry, an order like this, I'm gonna just go to levels, and it'll have 1 buy and 2 sell orders. Okay. All right, so now that we've saved that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure this bar is pinned, and we're gonna decipher what our levels are and put those based on our put those into our order. Okay, so we're gonna click this gear right here. That gear essentially gives you the order rules or all the advanced settings of this single order, right? So it's a buy side order for 10, market, good till close. Symbol, once you click it, SPX comes in. Now, the reason why we're doing this down here is because we're going to submit when at least one of the following conditions is met. Okay. Our trigger is going to be SPX being less than or equal to. And then the threshold was 34.49. Okay, we're going to save that. What that's going to do that's going to make it so this order only triggers if SPX goes below 34.49. How do we get 34.49? Well, is our level of support, right? On an H, that support breaks. Next up, we want to do our sell order. And let's do this one for our stop loss, right? At 34.54. So symbol SPX, trigger, SPX is greater than 34.54. Right. And then the last one, of course, is our profit taking order at 34.42. So we're going to click that again. Symbol, trigger, less than or equal to 34.42. Okay. Now in a of course in a bearish this is a bearish example. A bullish one, you would just do the opposite, right? So you're placing your order for something when it goes greater than a certain price, but also when it drops under a certain price for your stop loss in a bullish one. So once we did that, we just click confirm and send, and you'll see the breakdown right here, right? So it's going to buy below 34.49, right? That'll trigger buying that contract. Okay. It'll sell at or above 34.54, right? So if my stop loss is triggered, my capital's safe. Right, but it will take my profit 34.42. Right, so you'll see all that right there. Then you just click send. Now once you place that, you'll notice that the bars stay with the order. They don't move to where your levels are, but you'll know that they're there. All right, so hopefully you guys got that. If you do have any other questions regarding this, you know where to find us. That's why we have our Discord, because it's that one place that you can go and get interaction like this, where a question you have doesn't get answered without examples, and really just making sure that we communicate effectively and give you guys that edge. So appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe. Option Snipers on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, we have our affiliate program. So bring your friends. Why not?